Good morning, everybody. It's Diane. I am going to open my Singing Monsters for. Oh, okay, I'm going to open my Singing Monsters game. Let's see if I've got any volume. There we go. Yeah. Um, so yesterday I sent a request to Big Blue Bubble, my Singing Monsters, and asked them to clear my requests from my friends list uh, for Tribal Island. I think the first thing I'm going to do is just pop over to my very first island of my very first game. Oops, go. Just take a quick look there. Um, Collect a diamond or two. So, yeah, I have struggled with, ever since Tribal Island was introduced, I immediately, that first day, had thousands of requests to join my tribe in this game. And I think that's really wonderful and great, and I'm honored by so many requests. But every week I continue to add random names from that list, and most of those players must not be active players. They requested, but they don't play, and then hence they don't feed at all. And I end up deleting them and then adding another group of random players. Usually, 6 to 10 players I add from my list every week. Well, I have over 7,000 requests. I started to delete some of them myself. Tribal. Let's go to tribal. As you see here, 2,320 pages. That's that's 3 names per page. That's almost 7,000. Almost 7,000 requests to join this tribe. So I'm looking for players to add. When people request me specifically, get my attention and ask me to add them, that they can feed to the required level, and I add them, or they say, Diane, add me, and then I scroll through my list trying to find them. Basically, I've discovered that most I don't know, it's a little confusing. Most of the players are placed in this list according to their friend codes. So if I requested to join in this tribe, I'd be probably one of the very first. I would probably be the very first player in the list because my friend code is so short. It's kind of by seniority. The longer you've played, the closer you are to the beginning of this list. Although some of the people that place their friend codes as their game names is very helpful to me, because then I kind of can see in the list where I might find somebody with a friend code that's in the similar numbers as to these other players. But as you can see, as I'm sitting here just scrolling fairly quickly, as I'm just kind of reading names, looking for a particular player to add that requested. And I've gone through my list 3 times now. It takes me about, a good 2.5 hours to scroll through my list 3 times. Because I'm trying to read the names, 3 names, quickly, like read 3 names, and then move on to the next page. As you can see, it really does take way too long for me to add tribe members, specifically add tribe members. And when I add random tribe members, it's so very rare that I get a response to that they actually feed. I'm sorry, I'm frustrated because I really wanted to add players who want to be in the tribe. So I sent a request yesterday to Big Blue Bubble to alleviate some of my stress by clearing all of the requests that are in this, all these requests right here. I don't know if they can do that or not. It seems to me last time I had asked that they do that, they said they would have to erase my entire friends list. I don't want that either. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to say. Gosh. But yes, trying to add players to my tribe is very stressful and takes a lot of joy out of my game because I can't, I don't know. Yeah, on Monday I tried to add 10 players and I was able to find 3 out of the 10 players. The others weren't even visible. They didn't show up. I don't even know if I hit a max of some sort that it, they think they've requested, but it doesn't actually show up in my friends list. I don't know what's happened. Or if the list has become even more random, but I physically have to, pretty much this is the speed that I scroll through names, looking at 3 names at a time. And as I'm talking and as I'm scrolling, I'm looking for, I have 4 players' names in mind that I am actually looking for. 4 different players that I am hoping to see them show up in my list. But sometimes when I'm very confident about their friend code and the placement, I can go right to the middle of my list and know that that friend code number is going to be found somewhere near the middle. I used to have really good luck doing that, but this week it's been rather difficult. That I scroll and find that area of friend codes where that player should be, and they're not there, and I go over and over and over that entire grouping of pages that I think that they should be in, and they're not there. And so I just wanted to make this video just kind of to show you these pages and pages of requests. I can't make an hour-long video to show you the entire 2,320 pages. It would just take absolutely forever. Video would be way too long and way too boring, although you may see your name in there if you've requested to join this tribe. I don't know what their answer will be to me, whether they're going to be able to clear this for me or not. The first thing I do is, if I had to clear it, would be to, like new players. I have no idea who new players are, and they would probably be the first that I might decline. So anytime I decline somebody, and then it closes my request list, and then I have to start over. Every time I accept somebody, it closes that list. I have to go back to the very beginning. And then if I find another, yeah, so when you tell me, as many of you do, you say, hey, Diane, I requested to join your tribe. Okay. And then you don't give me any information. You don't give me your game name. You don't give me your friend code. You may have given me your game name and friend code like, 5 days ago, but that's buried in comments in my YouTube comments. I get many comments and comments on the comments, and I can't always. So then every time I accept or decline, my list starts over again. And then I got to go back to, yeah, is that crazy? I could start from the other direction. And these are my current players that are in this tribe right now. Some of them haven't fed. The tribes, as you know, reset every Monday morning, early Monday morning. And so the tribe reset Monday. It's now early Wednesday morning, and quite a few of the players have not fed yet. And so these are probably the newest players that have requested to join my tribe. These are fairly new players. More likely, I'm going to have, people will see their name on this side of the list than on the other side of the list. These people are probably active players, newly started the game, probably not ready to feed. As you can tell by here, MSM fan, the friend code is 72947720. That's 72 million in numbers. 72,947,720. If I put commas in there and called it, in the millions. Where mine is like, my friend code is 64094. 64094. I'm in the 10,000s. 64,000 compared to 72 million. It tells you where I am in the lineup of my friend code. My friend code is very short compared to this friend code because I started when the game first was introduced. But anyway, so we've got over 72 million players. I think I've seen them in some of the numbers in the 80s, but 80 millions. So sometimes I'll take my list and I'll scroll from this side. See how many new players, and you might say I'm a new player and I requested Congo. There's lots of new players that requested Congo. I don't know where you are. Yeah, oh, I'm sorry. This makes me sad. Sad and frustrated. And when I was at Big Blue Bubble 2 years ago, they brought me to meet them in June of 2015. They told me about this game, this part of the game, Tribal Island. And they also introduced me to Dawn of Fire before the world was introduced to the game Dawn of Fire. I got to see both of these new parts to our game. And it was really cool. But even from the very beginning, I said to them, oh no, what's going to happen to me? Because I'm going to have thousands of players that want to be in my tribe. And I can only have 30. And they're going to be so disappointed when I decline them or don't add them. And hence I have 5 tribes. Okay, so now I have 150 players that I can have in a tribe. Oh, well, out of 72 million or even 7,000, 150 is a drop in the bucket. Gosh darn. So all I can do is encourage you to join other tribes. Or get my attention. Get my attention. Somehow. Make a new comment in one of my videos. Don't comment on an old comment because those comments get buried in my list of comments. So if you want to get my attention, start a new comment. But here we are. You know, we've barely even touched hardly any of this list from the beginning or from the end. The players that I'm looking for are probably somewhere in the middle, and I've scoured this list scoured it looking for those players. And I don't know if my list is not refreshing or what's happened. But anyway, I've asked Big Blue Bubble to clear all of these requests for me if they can. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So I apologize in advance to those of you who have requested and will find that it's been declined, because it's just a mass decline of everybody. And once that happens, I will make another video and let you know it's now open and I will be able to find you. See, along with this issue in my game, I also have my friends list. Here's my friends list. I have 2,000 pages of 5 names on each page in my friends list. That's 10,000 exactly. It never changes. It's always 10,000 friends. And so it's the first 10,000 friends that ever added me to their game are in my friends list. If you add me to your game and you're new to my adding me to your game, when you add a player to your game, you're automatically added to their game. So all of these players have added me to their game, which put their name into my friends list. So automatically, some of these players I have added, but like probably 90% of the names that you see here are players who have added me to their game, and that automatically put their name into my friends list. But because I have reached the maximum amount of friends, you can see me, I can't see you. I can only see my first 10,000 friends who added me to their game. I reached, and Big Blue Bubble set a maximum of 10,000 names. I reached that maximum easily 2.5 years ago. So for 2.5 years, people who add me to their games can see me, but I can't see them. So that's just another issue I have as far as the volume of friends that I have in this game. So yeah, that's the way it is. Diane's friends list. So yeah, crazy, huh? Crazy, I tell ya. Anyway, so I don't know what's going to be happening with this, and if Big Blue Bubble will be able to offer a solution for me. I asked them for some suggestions as to what I might be able to do. So, all right, you guys, this is just a rambling on video of 10 minutes of really not saying anything, but it's important, and I just want to share that with you. And I will, is it 20 minutes of rambling? Yeah, great. Great. As you can see, my frustration in the volume of what I've just shown you, and I barely scratched the surface of what I go through to add a player into my tribe. Yeah. Love you guys. I hope you continue to play My Singing Monsters and enjoy this really fun game. I do enjoy the game. There are a couple little things that are frustrating for me, and I'm sure it's a problem that's not common to very many other players, and so it's hard to fix a major fix to someone's game when it's just 1 to 5 people maybe in the world that have this problem. I've not heard anybody complain about this, and I try not to complain. You know me, I'm not a complainer. I try not to complain, but I just thought I should, document this. I'll just document this for you and share that with you. But all right, you guys, have a really great day. Have fun playing My Singing Monsters. I will talk to you again soon. See ya.